Welcome back, everyone, to another Magic the Gathering Market Movers. Today is May the 27th, 2021, and we have a lot of reserve list and modern cards to go over on today's list. Okay, and before we jump into things, I want to remind everyone that I do have a few links in my description. One of them is a Patreon link with a variety of tiers, and one of those tiers may be right for you, so please check that out. Also, a TCG Player affiliate link, and any purchase you make using that link, I get a small percentage from that, and it really helps support the channel. Thank you all to my patrons right here. There you are. You are the absolute best. You're the reason why I can continue to make content on a daily basis. Let's jump into these movers now. Starting to list off with Goldspan Dragon from Kaldheim. This mythic is down 5% from $20.40 to $19.38. It's still one of the most expensive mythics from Kaldheim, and it's seeing just a slight retracement. The next loser we have on the list is Toxic Deluge. This is the most recent printing of the card from Double Masters. It's down 5.61% today from $19.96 to $18.84. And the next mover we have on the list is Primeval Titan from Secret Lairs. This is the recent printing of the card, down 7.97% from $18.33 to $16.87. And the next loser we have is Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, another Secret Lair Kaldheim version, down 8.87% from $34.73 to $31.65. Okay, now it's the time of the day we take a look at the biggest winners of the day, and we're going to start that list off here with Planner Gate from Legends. This is a reserve list card from a Four Horsemen set, up 5.95% from $88.20 to $93.45. And remember, this is from Legends. The rares only had 19,300 copies of them ever printed. The next card we have is Nether Void, another Legends reserve list card. Very, very iconic. It's up 7.54% from $802.41 to $862.89. It sees a bit of play in Legacy Mono Black decks and also Sliver Queen decks and Commander. And it's a rare from Legends, so there's only 19,300 copies of this card ever printed. The next card we have is Strip Mine. This is the Even Horizon version of the card from Antiquities, up 7.86% from $110.71 to $119.41, and it sees a lot of play right now in Sultai Midrange and Golos Stacks and Vintage, and its print run was actually disclosed, and there's only 31,000 copies of this version of the art ever printed from Antiquities. And we've got another Strip Mine, the No Horizon version, and this one is up 8.24% from $53.13 to $57.51. It's seeing a lot of play in the same decks that the other Strip Mine was. This is just different art. This one's a little bit more common, though, as there is only 93,000 of this ever printed, not 31,000, so it's a little easier to find. That's why it's a lower price point. Next up, we have Sylvan Library from Legends. This is a Four Horsemen set, original printing of the card, up 8.92% from $233 to $254. Sees a lot of play in Temur Delver and Sultai Midrange in Vintage. It also has a print run of only 57,900 copies of this original version. Next up is Birds of Paradise from 4th edition. This card is up 9.53% from $18.04 to $19.76. This card is seeing a lot of play right now across a variety of formats like Commander, especially decks like Golos Tireless Pilgrim. And the next card we have on the list is Arcbound Ravager. Yes, this is the Modern Masters reprint of the card, up 11.28% from $10.37 to $11.54, seeing play in a lot of formats, especially vintage Ravager shops, but also Modern Hardened Scales. And Modern seems to be having a real comeback, as a lot of cards have been going up in the past few weeks. The next card we have on the list is Deranged Hermit. Yes, we've seen this on the list every day this week, and it's up again. This reserve list, Urza's Legacy Rare, is up 11.32% from $97.85 to $108.93. It obviously is seeing play in Toski Barra Secret decks, but also the reason why it's going up is because of all the Modern Horizons 2 spoilers with all the scroll cards. Next up is Sandals of Abdallah from Arabian Nights, another reserve list card, up 13.20% from $59.70 to $67.58. and this card is not seeing a lot of play in registered decks, but it is a card from Arabian Nights, so its print run was disclosed, and there's only 31,000 copies of this card ever printed. Next up, we have Mishra's Factory. This is the spring artwork from Antiquities. It's up 13.27% from 60.97 to 69.06, and it is seeing a lot of play right now in Ravager shops and Vintage, and even Death and Taxes in Legacy. And its print run was disclosed. There's only 93,000 copies of this version ever printed. The next card we have on the list is Dakin Blackblade, a card that we keep seeing on this list. This is the Chronicle reprint of the card, up 17.65% from 742 to 873. It sees some play in Commander as a commander itself on MTG Goldfish, but also even a Drummer the Banisher deck. And the next card we have on the list to talk about today is Sorceress Queen from Arabian Nights, another Four Horsemen set. It's up 18.85% from 124.92 to 148.47, and it does see a little bit of play in Commander, especially a la Artful Provocateur, but its print run was also disclosed from Arabian Nights, and there's only 31,000 copies of this card ever printed in existence from this set. And the next card we have is Druid's Call from Odyssey. This card is up 21.77% from $9.83 to $11.97. It's going up because of all that hype from the Modern Horizons 2 spoilers, especially the Squirrel cards. Now this card is seeing a little bit of play in Commander, especially Toski, Bearer of Secrets decks, and that's actually a card we got recently in Kaldheim. The next card we have is Mage Slayer. This is the Plane Chase reprint of the card. The original printing was from Shards of Alara. This card is up 34.68% from $8.16 to $11. This card is seeing a bit of play in Commander where it shines the most, especially in decks like Thromok the Insatiable and Urul the Mist Stalker. Okay, next up we have As Foretold, a mythic from Amonkhet. This card is up 42.77% from 1866 to 2664, and this is starting to show signs of being the most expensive mythic from Amonkhet, and it's actually going up because it's seeing play in Modern. Yes, Modern Electro Balance decks with 10 registered copies on MTG Goldfish, but it sees play in Commander as well. Now it's time we talk about the biggest foil moves of the day, and we're going to start that list off here with Chatter of the Scroll from Odyssey. This is up 52.73% from $5.50 to $8.40. And we've got Savra, Queen of the Golgari. This is the original printing from Ravnica, up 57.59% from 1804 to 28.43. Goblin Marshal from Urza's Destiny. This rare old border foil is up 65.56% from $27.18 to $45. And we've got Giant Cockroach up again today. The 7th edition old border foil is up 82.84% from $8.45 to $15.45. We've got Squirrel Wrangler from Prophecy. This rare old border foil is up 112% from $29 to $61.50. And we've got Concerted Effort from Ravnica. It's up 149% from $7.90 to $19.72. And our last card is Fear from 7th edition. This old border card is up 1,467% from $2.61 to $40.90. Okay, thank you all so much for watching my market movers. It really means a lot to me. What do you guys think of the movers today? Let me know in the comments below. I find it's interesting that we are still getting a ton of squirrel cards and Squirrel Tribal cards going up today. It looks like Squirrels are having the biggest impact from Modern Horizons 2 so far, but you know, we still have some spoilers to go, and I'm probably going to cover some spoilers later in a video today, so please stay tuned for that. I do make these videos Monday to Friday, so I will be back again tomorrow for another Magic the Gathering market mover video, and I might actually come back on Sunday and do a weekend wrap-up, a weekend winner video to see which ones have moved up the most throughout the week. Okay, with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Being a patron will help me produce more market movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys, and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee for these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier. So I hope you guys click and think about joining. And with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.